Hello and welcome. You're watching the Thursday edition of This Is Exclusive with me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, robbery is not the only angle. Tonight on This Is Exclusive, we tell you what is emerging from the investigation that has been carried out so far. They are telling you that this only motive happens to be robbery. That's not the case. Up first, let's take a look at the headlines we're tracking at this hour. Actor Saif Ali Khan stabbed. Is there any insider involved in Saif's stabbing? Stay tuned for the ultimate update on this episode of This Is Exclusive. Cops confirm that robbery was not the only angle. Sources say many other angles now being probed. Republic accesses first visuals of the attacker in Saif stabbing. Police say attacker used staircase to enter and exit the building. "15 members of 3 related families die under mysterious circumstances." Jammu and Kashmir, Rajouri. Well, starting this edition with the first big breaking news now coming in with actor Saif Ali Khan, who was stabbed. Ladies and gentlemen, not just an insider job. What the police is now looking at goes way beyond that. First, let's take you through that big interaction with Saif Ali Khan's neighbor. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about an actor who has security round the clock. How exactly can a robbery take place, that to the heart of Bandra? And more importantly, this comes at a time when information trickling in that getting access to the actor's residence actually requires, one, a swipe of card, which essentially means that the security clearance has to come from inside. So that's where the big insider job really coming in. Republic TV's Meenakshi spoke to one of the neighbors, and this is what they had to say.
Yeah.
That building?
Yes.
You were sharing same compound wall?
It's the same compound wall, yes.
So how is the security? Because itna bada, there is an incident happened.
Yeah. But our building also, there is no security, but they have their watchman over there too. But I don't know how things have happened.
Concerned about security?
Of course, we are concerned about the security, but it is somebody who is inside who has given the information. So I don't think anybody from outside has come.
You are saying big thing. The police is suspecting also. There is someone
who knows this area. That guy only has come, I think. Otherwise, somebody from the servants' connection or something. I don't think anybody else must have come. Yeah.
That building?
Yes.
You were sharing same compound wall?
It's the same compound wall, yes.
So how is the security? Because itna bada, there is an incident happened.
Yeah. But our building also, there is no security, but they have their watchman over there too. But I don't know how things have happened.
So you are concerned about security?
Of course, we are concerned about the security, but it is somebody who is inside who has given the information. So I don't think anybody from outside has come.
You are saying big thing. The police is suspecting also. There is someone
who knows this area. That guy only has come, I think. Otherwise, somebody from the servants' connection or something. I don't think anybody else must have come.
Let's get that first update from my colleague Meenakshi as far as the insider job is concerned. In 30 seconds, Meenakshi, the quick update that you are getting in, that getting access to the actor's house cannot happen without someone from inside the actor's house allowing that to happen. So just to simply say that there was an exit and the entry of this intruder has actually taken place from the staircase, that's not enough because it does not really have a conclusive picture.
You are absolutely right, Shavan. There is a two gate. Another is one is front gate and another is this back gate. Police is suspecting that that person entered from that that side. That person jumped from that wall. This is neighbor's wall. They are sharing same compound wall. He jumped from that side and he entered, used that route, that fire exit route, and he entered by stairs only. But there is a lots of question. A main question: how someone entered without checking? Because here is the chowki, security chowki, right side Neeraj. There is a security chowki, security 24/7 security is there, and there are 4 steps to enter that place. One has to come and that main gate and that gate also, and provide their name and purpose. If their staff, their identity card is scanned before proceeding to the entry gate. The gate doesn't open manually, it was opened using switch. Not only that, gate is open using switch. Saif Ali Khan's 12th floor flat gate also opened using switch. So who opened that gate for that person? That person didn't switch the bell, and he entered. How he entered that place? Because there was also a switch gate. Manually that gate not opened. Someone have to switch that to open that gate, and after that the gate will open. So there are lots of questions here. And on the other hand, neighbor are saying, they are alleged that there is some planned incident. It's a planned incident and there will be a conspiracy.
Thank you very much, Meenakshi, for getting us the latest update from outside Saif Ali Khan's residence. We'll go to Sandeep in a short while from now, as we have now accessed the statement that has been given by the domestic help to the Mumbai police, where the other angle emerges. There is an extortion angle which is also being probed. But first, let's take you through the entire timeline, and that perhaps raises some questions, some unanswered questions, if I may say so. What you see right now on your screen is this very post that was put out by Karishma Kapoor. That was around 10:30 in the evening. That's the tentative timing if you go by the Instagram post that has been put out by Karishma Kapoor, which indicates that the ladies were together, what they called out as the girls' night out. In that, as you can see, Kareena Kapoor has been tagged, Riya Kapoor and Sonam Kapoor too has been tagged. Now, Kareena Kapoor once again reshares that very post. Around 2 o'clock is what the time we are being told is when Saif Ali Khan was attacked. Sources indicating that it was only about a little over an hour after which Kareena Kapoor, I beg your pardon, Kareena Kapoor reached the hospital. That's Leelavati. Ladies and gentlemen, just to point out that Saif Ali Khan stays in Bandra. The hospital is barely about a few minutes away from the place where he stays. He was taken in an auto rickshaw to that very hospital. Around 3:30 in the morning is when you see this image that basically emerges of Kareena Kapoor actually speaking to the domestic help. It does appear that there is some sort of an interrogation that is actually taking place, because that's where Kareena Kapoor is actually seen gesturing to the domestic help. They're asking about something. We do not know what is she really asking about. This is around 3:30. Now, we're getting in some more lead into the story. Suspect is accused. Could be a history sheeter. That's one lead that we're getting in. The second lead that we're getting in right now, we have got details that the police have been able to trace the mobile network which is active during the incident, and using the dump data, they've been able to trace the accused. The accused allegedly demanded ransom of about 1 crore rupees from Saif Ali Khan, as confirmed by the domestic help who was present at the scene during the incident. Now, authorities are also continuing their investigation into the matter. Let's just quickly once again put out the details. Let's go back to the first plate where we put out details of this extortion angle that is now emerging. There are several unanswered questions at this point in time. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason why we are saying that robbery is perhaps not the only angle. There are other angles that are now also being looked into. First, let me also bring in my colleague Sandeep. While we put out more details of what the domestic help had to say, perhaps we can have someone from the newsroom taking us to the entire domestic, the entire statement of the domestic help. We'll take you through all the details of that statement, because that statement is extremely crucial. Whose statement is this and how exactly are things really coming up? First to you, Sandeep, you've now accessed details of that statement given by the domestic help to the police. Take us one by one with the details. So robbery is not the only angle. The entire media is only saying that there is a robbery angle. There's a robbery angle. The question here is that you're talking about an actor who has got security round the clock. Access to that building is not very easy, as confirmed by the neighbors. They say that getting inside the building, you need access from someone within. So there is an insider job that we're really looking at. First, take us through the details of that statement, and perhaps we can have someone from the newsroom to read out the exact lines of what the domestic help had to say.
Yes, as far as the statement is concerned, the statement has been in fact recorded, and in fact in the statement the domestic help, the servant, in fact the maid, had made it clear that around 2 a.m. she heard some noise near the a washroom, and in fact she also saw that there was one light that was in fact switched on, for which when she woke up and tried checking the whole premises of that very residence, she spotted that individual who had carried that very blade, and when she nabbed or when she confronted the accused said, what do you want? At that very point in time, he said 1 crore, and at the same point in time, she mentions in the statement that he also threatened her to not to make noise. In fact, she mentions that the accused said, "Koi awaaz nahi." So basically, he also threatened the maid, following which when she started shouting, he attacked the maid, following which she got injured on the left, on her left hand, in fact, and later on when she raised an alarm at her residence, Saif woke up and Saif confronted him, and at the same point in time, this whole incident happened, and the accused who is still wanted in this case, he attacked Saif Ali Khan in this very whole scenario. Meanwhile, the family members were there inside the bedroom, and that is what is being said right now. Later on, he was able to flee from the site where, after attacking Saif Ali Khan, he used
I've just received the entire statement.
Sandeep,
I've just received the entire statement here. I have it with me. And I want our viewers to see this. That's the first breaking news now coming in. The only channel to have got access to the entire statement of the domestic help. So which means that's the first eyewitness account that I'm going to read it out to our viewers. I'm going verbatim. This is what the domestic help has told the police, that she saw a shadow near the bathroom. She thought Karina might have come to see her younger son. But later she got suspicious. She went ahead. Suddenly a 35 to 40-year-old looking unknown person attacked the woman and showed her a sharp weapon. Asked her to keep quiet. Meanwhile, another domestic help came in. The accused was asked what he wanted. He said 1 crore rupees. This is the time when Saif Ali Khan, who lives on the 12th floor, came down, and there was a scuffle between the unknown accused and Saif, in which Saif got injured as he accused the attacker with a sharp-edged weapon. Now, during this time, the accused was also locked in another room by those people, but when Saif was hurt badly, that's when the domestic help and the rest of the family members called Ibrahim. Ibrahim and Sara Ali Khan also live on the 8th floor. They came up and they took Saif to the hospital in an auto rickshaw. There was no driver with the family at that point in time, and nobody knew how to drive an automatic electric vehicle. So they hurriedly took Saif to Lilavati Hospital in an auto rickshaw. So a couple of big points now emerging, that it was only after the scuffle ensued that you've had Saif Ali Khan coming to that floor, and it appears at that point in time 3 people were present on the floor when the scuffle actually took place. So we are talking about 2 domestic helps and 1, and that's when Saif Ali Khan came in. And the other important aspect emerging from this statement that has been recorded by the Mumbai police is the fact that Ibrahim as well as Sara Ali Khan, they too were present. They came in from the 8th floor and then took them to downstairs, and from there the auto rickshaw to the Leelavati hospital. Now that's the latest now coming in from the statement that has been recorded so far. Samiksha, quickly, are there any points that I'm now missing in? Because that's the first big breaking news now coming in. Let's put that out. Domestic help telling the police 1 crore rupees was being demanded.
Well, that's right, Shravan. You know, earlier the police in its statement said that it was the burglary angle which is being looked into. But now from what it appears from the statement that the maid has given at the Bandra police station, there is a ransom angle as well, with the maid now saying that 1 crore was demanded by the attacker who remains on the run. In fact, reading out that statement that has been given by the maid to the police, we've accessed a detailed statement that the housemaid has given to the police, saying that she suddenly saw a shadow near the bathroom and she thought that it was nothing. It was no one but Karina, who could have come to see her younger son. But later she got suspicious and she went ahead, and suddenly a 35 to 40-year-old unknown person attacked the woman and showed her a sharp weapon and asked her to keep quiet. Meanwhile, another maid also came in. Important to add here, Shravan, that this is somewhere between 1 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. that all of this happened, when this altercation, the scuffle broke out between the attacker and the house helps at Saif Ali Khan's residence. As the maid says that she saw a shadow, she got suspicious. Initially, she thought that it was his wife, Kareena Kapoor Khan, and it was only only after some time that she realized that it was a 35 to 40-year-old unknown man with a sharp weapon. Now being said that it was a hexa weapon that the attacker used to stab Saif Ali Khan not once but 6 times. The accused was asked what he wanted. He said that 1 crore rupees. In the meantime, Saif Ali Khan, who lives on the 12th floor, came down, and there was a scuffle between the unknown accused and Saif, in which Saif got injured as he accused the attacker with sharp-edged weapon. In fact, during this time, the accused was also locked in another room by those people. But when Saif was hurt badly, then the maid and the rest of the family members called Ibrahim and Sara Ali Khan, the son and daughter of Saif Ali Khan, who also live on the 8th floor. They came up and they took Saif to the hospital in
Samiksha, there's one more breaking news now coming in. We're going to prepare the breaking news that we've just received from our reporter on the ground. The FIR copy has now mentioned more details of that entire timeline of what's really happened at Saif's residence, who were the people who were present there. All of these details now coming in. As we prepare with the breaking news now coming in, let's also quickly take you through all that we know so far. There are several unanswered questions, ladies and gentlemen. Bollywood superstar Saif Ali Khan, who sustained major injuries earlier in the day. The attack took place around 2 o'clock in the morning. He was taken to Leelavati hospital, stabbed 6 times. In fact, we're being told there was surgery that was conducted on Saif Ali Khan. He remains stable at this point in time, but the real motive behind the attack is not very clear at this point in time, because given the fact that it appears that there is an extortion angle now emerging from the very statement of the domestic help given to the Mumbai police. First, take a look at this full report, and then we come back to you with more breaking news now coming in, as we have accessed the statement of the domestic help and the FIR, which gives us full details of what really happened. So it goes way beyond that what we have known so far.
One of India's mega superstars, actor Saif Ali Khan, was attacked this morning in his Bandra residence. Stabbed with a sharp object. Not once, not twice, 6 times.
He sustained major injury to the thoracic spinal cord due to lodged knife in the spine. Surgery was performed to remove the knife and also repair the leaking spinal fluid. 2 other deep wounds on his left hand and one on the neck was repaired by plastic surgery team. He is completely stable now. He is recovering well and out of danger.
Watch Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis's first response on this incident.
कि इसके बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है. ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं.
Meanwhile, Bollywood seems to be in a massive shock. While the Mumbai police claim that the motive behind the stabbing was burglary, some questions still remain unanswered.
अभी तक के इन्वेस्टिगेशन में ये एक चोरी का अटेम्प्ट था, ऐसा हमारे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में निष्पन्न हुआ है.
A well-guarded gated society with security and high technology cameras. Yet, an intruder whose picture has been exclusively accessed by Republic managed to barge in. However, the unanswered questions still remain. Saif Ali Khan's neighbors claim that there is someone from Team Saif who is behind what happened.
It is somebody who is inside who has given the information. So I don't think anybody from outside has come.
You are saying big thing. The police is suspecting also there is someone
who knows in this area. That guy only has come, I think. Otherwise, somebody from the servants' connection or something. I don't think anybody else must have come.
Was the motive just burglary, or is there more than what meets the eye?
Well, in fact, now we have accessed the details of the FIR, which clearly indicates that robbery is not the only motive, because it turns out that the domestic help makes a mention of the 1 crore rupees that was being demanded by the accused. Now, in what circumstances, we do not know. Was there any sort of a threat call that was received by the actor in the past? That is not clear at this point in time. All of this, perhaps the police will have to clear in the coming few days. The preliminary investigation details indicated that perhaps that was the motive, but it goes way beyond that. Now, I'm going to just read out some of the details that have been mentioned in the FIR that has been registered, in which they have taken the statement of a caretaker. The caretaker was working at Saif Ali Khan's house and has told the police that Saif Ali Khan's the caretaker was working with Saif Ali Khan for the last 4 years. But let me just take you through the operative part of it. If we can just fire the once again, if we can just put out all the breakings that we have here. They make a mention of there are 3 rooms on each floor, and Saif and Kareena, others, live on the 11th floor. On the night of 15th of January, around 11 o'clock, I fed my younger son and put him to sleep, after which he went to sleep. Around 2 o'clock in the night, I heard some sound and I woke up. So I got up from the sleep, sat up. At that time, the bathroom door was open, bathroom light was on. Then they thought that Kareena must have come to meet her child and then went to sleep. But again, I realized that something is wrong. So I got up again to see a camp-clad shadow. That's when he was bending down, trying to see who's in the bathroom. One person came out. Seeing this, I quickly got up, went to the child. He took his finger towards himself and said in Hindi, "Koi awaaz nahi." At the same time, some people woke up. Seeing this, the accused threatened him and also said that "Koi awaaz nahi." Koi awaaz nahi is what the accused actually had to say the moment he saw a few others. So it's not very clear right now, ladies and gentlemen, if at all the accused was actually moving towards Saif Ali Khan's son's room. What was the real motive here? All of that remains completely unclear at this point in time. But what we can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, right now, the investigation, which is at a preliminary stage, indicates that the motive of the crime could be something else. Slipping into a short break, getting you more details on the big story of the day.